I'm going. You're going with me.
You're gonna have to carry me, Matthew. I'm a big old boy. Hello there. I am Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven, and this is my watch of the original supernatural soap opera, Dark Shadows, all the way up to episode 118 today. Hello and a very happy Wednesday to patrons. If you're watching these on YouTube, don't forget, you can get more and more often at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. And I'm telling you, at this point, by the time you're watching this one, we are far ahead. Here's an example. Just a couple of comments from a day ago on episode 102 and 103. Here I am recording episode 118. J2299J69 said, I meant to say that in one episode somewhere it is said that Burke got his millions by illegally running guns in South America. I've forgotten who converses about it. So first of all, on that point, we do know that he's got business in South America. They've talked about Brazil, especially. That's where the pins come from, et cetera, et cetera. I don't remember them saying the running guns part yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. I think it has been implied that he made his money through less than legal means, let's put it. Also, when young, Burke was apparently spanked by Elizabeth for sneaking into Collinwood, as he states somewhere in the early days as well. Again, I have not heard that. I'm okay. I could get behind that. Elizabeth is a lovely woman. Also, on episode 103, J2299 says, giving absolutely nothing away. In the original show Bible, Roger was Malloy's killer. Whether that comes to fruition remains to be revealed. Lol. Okay, so at this point, we know obviously that in the show, what they've done is say that Matthew pushed him off. Whether Roger ends up being more involved in it somehow, whether he sicked Matthew on Malloy in particular, maybe we'll see that still. All right, let's get into today's episode 118 here, and let's see what's happening up at Collinwood.
There's a reason that it's even more logical, one that none of us wants to think about.
Matthew?
He's still missing, and Vicky is missing now. He could have come back here. Vicky could have stumbled on him, and he might be holding her right now.
The sheriff is positive Matthew's miles away from here.
He could be wrong.
The sheriff's not positive of that. First of all, whatever was squeaking the other day on the set is apparently doing it again here. The sheriff is not positive of that. The sheriff believes that to be the case. Why does he believe that to be the case? Because it makes perfect sense. Also, he's not somewhere around. They haven't found him elsewhere.
You better get the sheriff on the phone and hope that we haven't been too late.
Weird segue into the cold open there. I don't know. They've got the music cue wrong, I think, or something. But that's the big question. Are they going to be too late? The answer is no. They're not going to be too late. But I do want to see how it's going to play out. I said over under on her being held for 2 episodes, and she wasn't in last episode at all, which means that this would be the second episode still. I think we're still in my window.
You could have made a run for your car and nobody would have stopped you.
When will you stop your lying?
I'm not lying. You think that the police are silent and invisible? You know they're not outside. You were out there.
Not right outside, maybe, but they could be in the woods up by the ravine.
Well, they are there now, Matthew. You could have gotten away.
Then I'll go outside and take a look. You could be telling me the truth.
I am.
You better be.
Well, you're not telling them the truth anymore because they are definitely here now, or they're about to be anyway. Everybody's about to be. Matthew's going to get himself shot. That's my guess. That's how this is going to resolve. We've had a little violence now. We've had some smooching. It's time for a old-fashioned shoot 'em up. That is not a rifle. It's a shotgun.
Well, they mentioned coming back by a shortcut. Vicky said she had to climb over a fence.
You know the shortcut?
Yes, it's past the greenhouse through that clump of trees.
Should we head that direction together, or you want to split up?
I think we should stick together for the time being. Come on.
Be careful.
I will give Joe Haskell especially credit for this. Just diving in there and working as a team player, right? Like they just had a fight, these two, over their shared girl or would-be shared girl. I'm telling you, Matthew's going to get himself shot. The question is, will they find Vicky now that she's been gagged and tied up? Boy, I do not want anybody walking behind me with a shotgun up like that. Thank you very much. Okay, they captioned the squeaking there, so are they saying the squeaking was coming from her?
This must be the place where she climbed over the fence.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, that squeaking is definitely not coming from Vicky.
You see, I told you there was no one out there. Do you believe me now?
Might be best to make a run for it.
Well, what are you waiting for? Why don't you go?
I'm taking you with me.
Me?
Nope, no, sir, you will not. No, you will not. Actually, you will not be taking me to a second location. That's one of them rules. You're not gonna be bringing a big vampire box into my house. You're not gonna be getting pernicious anemia without some heavy questioning. No, sir, you are not gonna be taking me to a second location as a hostage.
I'm going. You're going with me.
You're gonna have to carry me, Matthew. I'm a big old boy. I'm telling you, Burke's carrying that shotgun way too high for me to be walking behind.
Right with you.
Come on. Come on.
Gonna be just in time. I'm telling you, we're gonna get a shootout.
That's it.
Let's go.
Those are our 5 actors, by the way, for the episode. Elizabeth inside the house, 2 gentlemen, and then these 2.
Thought I did.
Vicky! Vicky!
Vicky!
Just look for the mini series of footprints in the dust that go directly to that bookcase on the wall. Footprints, Burke. Look for some footprints. You can do it. Uh-oh. Josette gonna make an appearance for us? Tell the boys what's what?
Sure, I know. I might be out of my mind. But I think we should look over the house again. The sheriff and his men can search the outside.
Well, okay. I'll go along with whatever you say.
Hurry back as soon as you can.
Again, applause, gentlemen, for being team players, solving the problem at hand. I set the over-under at 2, and I took the under. We're getting awfully close here.
Know if there are any rooms that we might have missed, rooms that have been closed off or shut up for some reason. I don't know, storage places in the attic or basement, or Any place that we might have missed. Can you think of any room that might fit that description?
Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, I can.
Is Josette going to come to Burke? Josette's trying to show up, but everybody keeps interrupting her. Okay. First of all, I'm glad that Elizabeth knew about the room. I'm assuming she's talking about the room that Matthew's in.
There is a place in this house that we haven't searched.
Where is it?
The storm cellar. The entrance is out back.
Oh, I already looked there. I found it.
Did you get in? Mrs. Stoddard said it was locked.
No, I broke the lock. Nothing but a lot of musty old junk. Is there any other place? Did she tell him any other place I think it might be?
No, she knows.
Storm cellar. Boo.
Dumb thing to do, Miss Winters. Real dumb.
Oh, that's going to be our episode, right? Yep. Okay. Boy. They're making me nervous for poor Vicky. We'll be back tomorrow, though, and hopefully we'll wrap this thing up. I would be so surprised if it goes more than 3 episodes. I still say Matthew is probably going to get shot to end this thing, honestly. And at this point, he deserves it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, everybody, for supporting the channel and our videos. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for our patrons, especially for your support for everything that we do. If you're watching these on YouTube, I'll remind you, you can get more and more often at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. Thank you to everybody who's already joined. And we'll see you with episode 119. We'll be back before you know it.